Hello everyone, and welcome to the Northern Lights SMP, and welcome to episode 5. In the last episode, we built up this tree house behind us. We still got a lot of work to do, and to be honest, I am a little sick of placing the jungle logs. So today, we're going to do something a little different. I've started to use a lot of copper in my builds, and with that, we should get some bees and some honey. So that is today's plan. So the plan is in this area here to set up 3 little houses. One for bee breeding, one for honeycomb, and one for bottles of honey. But before we get started, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone for the support on this channel and this series. The last couple episodes have been amazing, and I just wanted to say I really appreciate everyone who views, likes, subscribes, or with any interaction, and just a big thank you so much for the support. So for the base of the build, we are going to use a mixture of jungle and deep slate, and we're going to kind of split it into groups of 5. So we'll go jungle, then deep slate, jungle, deep slate, and repeat. And when we get to the back, we are going to do, instead of the 3 for the deep slate, we're going to do the 5. So let's raise this up a little, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then work our way back. On each of the corners and the pillars, we're going to go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then we will frame off each section, getting higher as we go further back. For the walls, we're going to go a mixture of granite, bricks, acacia planks, and dripstone. And I think what I'll do is I will fill it in with the granite first and then go back and texture it. So what we want to do here is we'll go up, we'll leave a space for windows, we'll go up, and we'll leave a space for windows. The windows will be 1 high with stairs, so we'll just cap off the top there, and we'll repeat the process. The back is where we're going to have our farms themselves, so we won't add any windows. So in this case, we will just add our top and then go 1 further up in the middle. And we'll actually walk around and do the same here as well. We'll add in our kind of stair variants for the window frames. And then we will go back in with our brick, deepstone, and acacia to fill out the texture. And I think this looks pretty nice as a texture. I'm trying to incorporate the acacia more. I just feel like it can be underused, yeah, I'd like to see it used more in builds. We're going to put an acacia door, and yeah, sort out this floor in here as well. So we're going to strip back the dirt, and I think we will replace it with some oak. Now along the top here, I think I'd like a jungle kind of beam. So we'll come out here. We'll get to this point and we'll go up using wood. Yeah, and I think that just will add a little difference to the ceiling itself. And for the ceiling, I think I want to go calcite and maybe diorite. Yeah, I think so. I think that'll look good. So we want it on the level, and then we'll bring it down 1 here. Yeah, and now the calcite's in, we'll just replace a bit of it with a diorite. And I think from the inside it looks pretty nice. We might want to take this one out, but we'll see how it goes. In fact, yes, I want that out, and I want this to be wood. Yeah, that looks much better. Now, so the bees don't get out, I think we're going to experiment with some brown stained glass. And for the outside of the ceiling, or the roof, I guess, I want to use a combination of the the mossy slabs and the copper. But to make it a little easier, I'm going to go in with the slabs first and then work in the copper and other options later. So we have the roof kind of figured out with the slabs and the mossy, and now we're going to go in and add some copper and some moss into the situation. So in areas like this, I think we add a full moss block will look good, and I think on the top we can do maybe like this and just go in and kind of add in the texture with these new blocks. Yeah, I think something like this just adds in a little texture, a little difference, and once we have the wax we can go back in, because I feel like this kind of turquoisey is a little too different, so I think we'd probably drop this back a level on the oxidization. But yeah, we need the wax for that. So I think what we want to do at the front here is just build up some kind of flower areas like this and add some flowers on top. I think on the side we'll do the same, but let's peel back this a little bit. And yeah, I think in here we want to try it with the podzol instead. Just a little difference. Inside I think I want something similar. Yeah, I think I want something like this. On the side we can add some flowers in, and at the back here we can go, let's go 3 with the podzol. And then we have some campfires and some bee nests. So let's see if we can grab some bees. So let's grab some flowers and add some decoration and some color here. Yeah, we grab some deep slate here. We can extend that out. We might want to add some more there, but that's okay. And then for here, we just add our 3 campfires. And then I want to add 3 nests. Now, I'm not sure which ones have bees in them, but we'll have to see. We'll breed these up, and while we're doing that, I will build up the other houses. So we have the houses, and they're all done, and we've bred up some bees as well, and we're just about ready to get on with the redstone. But Mini-Wheats just messaged, and yeah, we're gonna do the dragon fight. So yeah, I'll probably include a little bit of content from the dragon fight in here, but you've all seen a dragon fight before, so probably won't include too much. But one thing before we go is these houses look great from down here. On a map though, it kind of looks like I've made 3 guardians. Yeah, hopefully the decor fixes that so they look a little nicer. But anyway, let's get this dragon defeated and free the end.
Okay, guys, so dragon fight time. Let's go.
Let's do it.
It won't let me throw the eye. Oh gosh, I threw 3. Don't all break.
Oh, that's bad.
The first one broke.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
So inside these, we are going to go with the wax hives, and I think this is the way to do it. Well, I hope it is. So we're going to put a campfire underneath so that they don't get aggravated. We're going to put a barrel here with a hopper going in. Then on top of the hopper, we'll place the hive, which I hope has bees in it. We're going to place the dispenser, but place it the wrong way because it's dispensers. On top, we will place an observer facing down, and we will place then a brick or a block here and some redstone on top. And in here, we will place our shears. And I hope that that's set up. I'll leave it for a little bit to see if it's working, and we'll see if stuff gets produced. And we'll repeat the process, and then in the other farm, all we're doing is adding glass bottles here instead of shears. So we have been working on the decor around this place, and I think it looks fantastic. And I'm ready to show you all around. So, are you ready? What do we think? What do we think? I was going for like a kind of bee farming area, yeah, I think overall it looks pretty nice. So let's jump in and show you the details. I particularly like all the flowers on the roofs and like this overhanging azalea bushes. I think they look great. And I really wanted to go almost over the top with flowers. So there's flowers everywhere, and I've built a couple of levels of farmland as well, with a couple of beehives or bee nests on top of the scaffolding to make it look a little used, I guess, right? And yeah, it kind of also brings the area to life because there are some bees just floating around inside. They're not all trapped inside. As you can see, this guy flying around looks pretty fun, adds to the area, I think. And the farms themselves are doing pretty well. We have, yeah, quite a lot of honeycomb, which we can use right now to get the achievements. So wax on, wax off. And I think a lot of this copper I actually want to bring back maybe a couple of levels and just wax. So let me run through that and then we'll see how it all looks. So I've added a few different states of copper around the place, and I think it just kind of works very well with the acacia wood as well, and I think it just adds a little more interest to these houses again. And I've gone in with a lot of detail with some buttons and some glow like and composters at the bottom as well, and around the whole thing I've got this deep slate and acacia gate kind of fencing area, and yeah, as I said, flowers, bushes, some vines and grass everywhere, and I think just going for an overgrown kind of garden effect. Still a few torches I need to clean up, but overall I am very, very happy with this. A little laggy in places, quite a lot of bees, not gonna lie, but it is producing very well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your feedback and hearing your feedback on this. So the map no longer looks like a couple of guardians. It looks a little more like an actual build, overgrown. Looks lovely, especially with the blue parts as well. I think that looks great. And you can see on the map, I think I will connect a big path from our main tree around down this area, and we'll have more builds kind of opposite this and around, and really build up like a village feel. Probably get some villagers as well over here. Farmers, I definitely get some farmers. I'm not sure which others I will get though. But I also wanted to kind of have a look at this place with shaders on, and yeah, I've been experimenting a little bit with shaders over the last couple of weeks. And yeah, probably not for everyday usage. I think this looks really nice with shaders. Just kind of adds a bit more movement in, a bit more color. Yeah, I think this could be a fun build over time to see how this village progresses with these as our first village build. But that's it for today's episode. We've beaten the dragon, we've got some good gear, and we've built up this little wonderful overgrown first kind of village build. And we're going to add in some trees around it and some paths as we connect it to the other builds that go along. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Please do leave a like or consider subscribing if you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, comment what you reckon we should do next and what you think of this lovely little bee build. So thank you so much for watching and goodbye.